Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Let me turn Spotify down just a little bit. I'll turn it up on here. How y'all doing? How are you doing? He's definitely a lesbian. But hey, Gadget. Hey, Fang. Thunder. Wolfie, thank you for the 13 months of the 69 bits. Tag, welcome on in. Thank you for shouting out a couple people. And hello, Dex. How are you doing, Dex? Time to kill Wolfie. Yes. Well, no, you can't really kill him. Not yet. I have He has a purpose. Didn't even hear that, Redeem. My cucumber is broken, isn't it? Then again, I haven't been live in like 3 weeks, so I have no idea what still works or what doesn't work. Kidnap and stretch. I just started and hydrate. Okay. Am I hydrating with water or tea? Because I have both since I'm sick right now. Mm, mm, mm. There we go. But yeah, I've been gone for a couple weeks because Thanksgiving break, MFF, and now we're getting into finals week. So I'm trying to squeeze in a stream or two before finals because as soon as finals are done, I have to go home. Mm. But a quick little recap of the past couple weeks. Since I've been home, I worked a little bit at the vet hospital because I know they were gonna be a little swamped and stressed with all the boarding pets. I was right; they did need the extra set of hands because it took us on average, I want to say it was 2 to 3 hours just for the after hours shift, and we were so busy that we couldn't even finish the bath list on time that we had to do it while off the clock, not off the clock, but like during hours where the services would not be allowed, if that makes sense. Yes, Wolfie. Jeez. Yeah. I miss you. I miss you too, Wolfie. I literally asked when you're coming visit. You said FWA and I might not be here and yeah. Mm, mm. I'm also eating a wonderfully prepared beef stew because I'm sick and I need the nutrients. War is now 54. Nice. I'm not gonna renew my sub until January. But um so I was still working. My last day was Monday the 2nd, December 2nd. So I spent that Monday and Tuesday finishing packing, doing laundry, preparing to head to MFF. Wednesday, I fly over there bright and early in the morning. My mom was gonna drop me off at the airport, but then she had like an important business meeting to attend. So there was a little miscommunication, and she thought I was gonna get the Uber, but she went ahead and just got me a lift to the airport. So it's like, it's what time was my flight? My flight was like at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't get to the airport until around 8:30 in the morning. because expect security to be a little hectic, like TSA. There was literally nobody in TSA. So like I just went through with ease. So now I got 2 hours to kill until my flight starts boarding. Looking for breakfast. And honestly, I wasn't exactly hungry, but I needed food in me, so I had to force it. Oh fuck, I'm so sad. Let me sip this tea right quick. Oh, that's so good. I'm sipping a mint tea. It's really good. But yeah, I landed in Atlanta where my layover is. Got about an extra hour to go. And my gates are literally right next to each other. TSA is usually a bitch when you're dealing with international flights. If it's domestic, it's a bit easier though. I'm pretty sure my city offers international flights. I don't know. Actually, let me Google this right quick. Does Okay, I googled it and it's not giving me the answer I need, but I'm almost certain it's yeah, it's technically an international airport. Oh, interesting. Closest airport to me offers international flights. Yes. But I still have 2 hours to kill. Then my flight starts boarding. It's supposed to be a full flight, but I have to roll all to myself, so I don't know where the full part came in at. So I'm watching Birds of Prey. We land early. So now I'm trying to find out how to kill this other hour. But we board early in my layover, land early again. So I'm at baggage claim. I text Wolfie that I'm finally landed because he's coming to pick me up. So I wait a little bit in the cold, and I must say, Chicago's cold is so refreshing because I'm so used to just like heat everywhere and the weather feeling like I'm in Satan's asshole. So it's really refreshing. So then Wolfie picks me up and he takes me over to the convention site to kind of like give me a tour because MFF was really my first ever convention ever. So he's giving me a tour, a little rundown of the area, lay of the land, if you see. I felt so bad I had to make you wait. Wolfie, it's fine. If I was, if anything, it's kind of my fault because I could have just waited inside where it wasn't too cold. Or you could have just told me to wait inside for you. Because you did say you got turned around by accident, which is perfectly understandable. I did not feel like listening to the song or this. There we go. So Wolfie's giving me a tour of the convention and all the hotels. And honestly, it's going in one ear and out the other because I don't know where I'm going. If anything, I'm just gonna follow the crowd and figure it out later. I got turned around on the airport street. I was a dumbass. It happens, Wolfie. Stop beating yourself up. So after that, I grab my stuff and wait in the lobby of his hotel room while he goes shower because Wolfie's been busy, and wait for my ride to take me to my Airbnb. So we get to the Airbnb. Uh, I'm basically surrounded by people I have no idea who they are, but I'm trying to keep it together. I'm nervous, shy, but we had a good time anyways. We did some of the adult Kool-Aid, a couple edibles. We ordered food. Well, we got McDonald's. And then I just claimed whatever room me and Reese were gonna sleep in. Because me and him were planning to share a bed together. So, first, technically day zero of the con, that Thursday, pre-registration. Since I had the sponsor badge, I had to be there kind of early. I think it was like 3 o'clock. So Reese is already there at the Airbnb, and they drop me off the convention center while they go out and get a rental car. So just so we're not Ubering everywhere. And honestly, I still Ubered everywhere because I am punctual, unlike everyone else. Like if I want to be somewhere at a specific time, I'm going to be there. Reg was at 3 for sponsors and 5 for regular people. So sponsor registration, I'm in the line for that. And I want to say it took me no more than about 5-10 minutes because it was really fast. I get my stuff and I'm waiting on Sun and their friends to come out. So we're all done. We get our shirts and everything. I'm glad y'all try to plan ahead and not do shit last minute. It was really their idea because I kind of anticipated to Uber everywhere, which I did, but I still helped pay for the rental. That makes sense. I'll take a sip of my tea. Oh, this tastes so good. Mm. So after I'm done with registration, I'm with Juichi and I'm telling him like I'll wait with you for regular line con. So we're waiting for the 5 o'clock registration to hit, and apparently the fire marshal is on the staff's ass at MFF and kicking everyone out of the excuse me out of the main lobby. So me, Jew, Wiley, and I can't remember who else was with us. We decided to wait outside until they started letting people back in. I would have never gotten through. I think it was Alex with y'all. It probably was either him or um Joe Werewolf because I'm pretty sure he was with us as well. Yeah, Joe was with us. Adorable thing. Hi, Magic. How are you? So we get a little separated, but I'm holding on to Joichi's harness because I didn't really want to get lost. So me and Joichi are next to each other in line. Wiley is behind us by a few people. And Linecon was not that bad as y'all make it out to be, probably because we were close towards the front. It took us about no more than about 20 minutes to get through the line and get Juichi his badge. So after that's done, we, because it's still Thursday, we decide to meet up with Zen Blast and a bunch of other people for our friend's dinner or game night. So Wolfie goes with Juichi to Blast Room. I go with Zed to pick up Brawly and Cole, or the Winter Tiger, and I meet them, and they are so adorable. Cole is huge. Like, man is a skyscraper. And his hugs are nice. Brawly is also a nice hugger. So there, Brawly gives me my badge. I pay for the badge. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of the badge. I know I have it saved somewhere on this computer. Un moment. I never said I was good at this. Let's see. From as image in, I think it was in general. I know I posted it somewhere. Oh, here we go. Save image. Save. I think I saved that in the wrong spot. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Uh, wait. Why is my PNG floating? You should not be floating. Avatar settings. No. Microphone settings. No. Oh, I know what it is. State effects. Let's fix that. Also, my PNG things are turned off right now for a reason, so. Do. Image. Okay. Downloads. Okay, here we go. So, here are my badges. Let me make it slightly bigger. The badge on the left is the badge I commissioned from Sir Grawley. He is an amazing artist. Very sweet being. So, oh, thanks for shouting him out for me, Wolfie. And the badge on the right, my mother made personally just by grabbing my PNG and laminating it. But yeah, these were my badges. I got them from him. So after that, we head over to Blast Room, where Blast, Zuka, and Shun are all there. We meet everyone, we hug everyone, we pass around books and stickers to be signed and given. Then we all gather around to watch Brawly assault Wolfie with a stuffed orca. And we all have videos of it, but I don't feel like showing the video. It was during that dinner that we learned how deep my choking kink hits me. Wolfie. Wolfie. We listen, but we don't judge. But yeah, Wolfie gets assaulted with a stuffed orca. Then after a bit, Grawly, Cole, Zuka and Shun all leave. So it's just me, Wiley, Juichi, Blast, Zen, Reese, and I can't remember who the last person was. And we were all playing Cards Against Humanity, and everyone decides to order food from this local place. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty good. Blast literally raised my neck with his hand and I fucking melted. Interesting. Portillos? Portillos. And it was that night that I also learned that Wolfie is extremely light as fuck and I can just pick him up with one hand. Because someone made a threat to just like throw Wolfie out the window and I said, I got it. And I just picked him up with both arms. I'm like, wait, you're light enough for just a single hand. Because when I tell you, I put so much effort thinking he was going to be slightly heavy. Because the most I could recall lifting is around 90 to 100 pounds. With Wolfie being 140, I expected there to be a little bit of difficulty. But no, this was easy as hell. I'm like, oh, you were not kidding when you said you were light. I told you this, I weigh nothing. Well, see, I don't keep track of how much I can lift, so I expected you to weigh a little bit of something. That's in my defense. So, we're playing Cards Against Humanity, just laughing up a storm. And after a while it was getting late. So I think I waited for I don't remember if I waited for an Uber back to my place or just rode with Proto Sussy. Either or, I can't remember. You Ubered? Okay, I did. I can't remember what happened afterwards. I think I just went to sleep. You left when I found Reese. Yeah, I was mad about that because I didn't know until I was like already back at my place. But actual day one of the con, that Friday, I love crunchy music. Hold on. Goddamn. Can't have shit in this house. Crunchy ass music, motherfucker. Sick of it here. I'm sick of it here. Let me close this out. Let me actually skip the song because I don't like this. No. Is it not playing for my liked song? It should be playing for my liked songs. Okay, actual day one of the con. I do know there was the hybrid furs meet and greet I wanted to go to. I didn't go to any of them. It was planned that I go to them, but I I just straight up Uber over there to try and get there on time. And I don't remember what happened, but I did end up running into Wolfie and actually I do remember what happened. Uh ran into Wolfie. Wolfie and I were just walking around in the Hyatt waiting for Juichi of them to come out of the opening ceremony. So we're walking around. Wolfie's handling someone in suit. Juichi's handling Sun. And we head over to like the tarot panel. We stay there for a little bit. And after that, I can't remember what happened. I think there was another panel I wanted to go to. I don't know. Trying to remember Friday. I do remember Friday night. I was hanging out with Juichi and Wiley in their hotel room, and they were trying to get. I think you and I both split for hookups. I could have sworn that was Saturday. Let me double check. Why am I not surprised? Look, Fang, it was gonna happen eventually. We all know this. Am I a whore? Yeah, no, the hookups were Saturday. Friday, Wolfie left to go on a snack run with Grawley and Zen while I'm hanging with Juichi and Wiley. So I'm in their hotel room and they're trying to get in contact with Wolfie because Wolfie's not there. So they all I heard was a couple of their friends have big plans. And me being the smart Bergen I am, I put two and two together. So I knew what was gonna happen. So I was kind of confused because I don't know everyone. And Ju and Wiley said you might as well join us since you're already here. So next thing I know, I'm being dragged to the water fountain at the convention where a couple of Wolfie's friends are having a proposal. I'm like, oh, this is so cute, so sweet, and all that. So the next plan was dinner to celebrate, and we all get KBBQ. We're already stuffing six people into two cars, so Juichi drove Wolfie's car with Wiley in the front seat, Wolfie sandwiched between me and Reese, and I'm pretty sure Eternal was in the trunk. And so we get to KBBQ. Wolfie and I split two bottles of soju. This twink is fucking out of it. I'm drunk, but I could sober up pretty quickly. So in the car ride back, Wiley drove because Juichi had some shots of soju. And we were making jokes about there being a Mexican or illegal in the trunk. Like, is there something illegal in the back trunk? And just pointed at Juichi. She was funny. So by the time we get back to the hotel, I'm already sobered up. Whoopi's still drunk as fuck, even though it was like a 30-minute drive. Take some of my tea. Oh, this tea's so good. Listen, I was a happy drunk. You were still drunk nonetheless. And I hadn't eaten all day. I hadn't eaten either. You want to be a hypocrite and advocate for people not eating, yet you do the same thing. Which is why I yelled at you on stream, you bitch. Listen, no. Little hypocrite. Slowly turns my head and looks at Jay. Hi. Do you see something you like? The human body is weird in so many ways, in my defense. Okay, Wolfie, what's your defense? Plead your case right here and now. We will listen to your case and then decide your punishment. Y'all have more body fat than I do. That doesn't mean anything. Wait, does fat absorb liquor? You're like, I can't reach through this screen and smack you both. Well, Fang, in my defense, I was in a rush to get onto the convention site early. Actually, let me check my emails because I'm pretty sure there was an event I had not that Saturday, that Friday. That is the wrong email account. God damn, I got a lot of emails. See, that was Saturday schedule. Oh, I also wanted to go to the STEM meet and greet, the VR chat meet and greet, and the fursuit head carving. Unfortunately, from what I heard, the VR chat meet and greet was packed and out of the door. And fursuit head carving, I can just do that whenever. I can run off a waffle and run a marathon. That is not good. That is far from good. Hacked out. Not hacked, but like full beyond capacity. Like they could not fit everyone in there. Like the line was straight out of the door from what I heard. I heard hacked. Sorry, it's probably my accent. But moving on to Saturday. Saturday was the sponsor brunch, which I thought was Sunday, so I had to hurry up. I ate a couple donuts while getting ready, but then started rushing and Ubering over there. By the time I got to the Hyatt, I realized I was not hungry. So Wolfie, Zero, and Sky were all just hanging out in the FedEx in there, so I decided to just go with them. So we're hanging out in the FedEx. We kiki kaka a little bit, and I already have snacks on me. I have like a Ziploc bag of potato skins in my backpack. We saw that line and went, fuck that. I saw the line too. I just was not hungry. Speaking of hungry, I'm going to get me another bowl of stew. I will be right back. Wolfie, if you're in here, you can entertain the chat while I'm gone. I don't care. I'm back. Also, Wolfie did get himself a lot of stuff. What did I miss? The line wasn't as bad, but the rave was still bad. I was like human interaction, ew. For the food, there was a Starbucks. Oh. Oh, there is a couple things I did miss. Friday, I did get to see Red Moon in suit, and it was the cutest thing ever. No, this was Saturday I helped him. I'm trying to remember, because it was the day after we did that KBBQ. So Saturday afternoon, after like hanging with Wolfie and them for a little bit, I disappeared while Wolfie was out trying to find a hookup. So I see Mooney in suit. No. Yeah, this is when Wolfie went out to go party and I was hanging out with Juichi in their hotel room. So I leave for a moment to go see Mooney in suit, help him desuit. And then they head out to KBQ. So I go back with my new beanie, waiting for Wolfie to come back from his party. Um, what else did we go to Saturday? And also Friday, I did have a hookup at like 2, 3 in the morning. Oh right. So Sun, Reese, Juichi, and I went out to dinner while Wolfie was out doing his thing. I did have a hookup Saturday afternoon. I can't remember around what time. I think it was at 2:30 because I had to be at the Improv D&D at 3. Got a little overwhelmed, so I just left and went to go hang with Juichi while Wolfie was still out. Then we went to get dinner and come back to get ready for the 18 plus pup meet and greet, or what they call it, a meet and sniff or a pup and sniff or whatever the fuck. It was a very weird name. I can't remember. So I'm already overwhelmed. I'm hot. I'm anxious because this is the first time I'm wearing a pup hood and a harness in a public setting for real. So I stuck by. It was a weird name at the tail end of the 18 plus panel. Let me actually pull it up on my. In my emails because I'm pretty sure I had it saved. If I could find it. And if I actually had it saved. See, scheduled for Saturday. No, I didn't have it saved, surprisingly. Alright, bitch, have you talked shit about me yet? What do you mean talk shit? I'm just over here talking about how the con went. Hmm. So I'm already kind of overwhelmed. So I'm sticking with Wolfie, Wiley, and Reese, and they're just hugging me, making sure I'm okay. And there were a couple pups I did recognize and wanted to say hi to, but I was just too nervous to say hi. So Wiley and Wolfie went to go get them for me, and they were honestly really understanding of how overwhelmed and anxious I was, and it was nice, and they gave me hugs. Titan is a sweetheart. I have his Telegram too. So, like, right when we were ready to leave, I popped a couple edibles to kind of like relax, and we're heading over to the rave over at the Hyatt. When we get to the, oh, excuse me, burping a lot. Mm, the tea got cold. Oh well. So when we get to the Hyatt, we notice that the line for the rave is really long. Like it wraps around the lobby, then goes up the escalator and wraps around the lobby again. Wolfie and I were like, fuck this. This ain't worth it. That line was ridiculous. It really was. It was terrible. So Wolfie and I head back to their hotel room so I could help him pack because they have to check out in the morning. So we're walking back to the hotel room. I don't remember what Wolfie said, but he said some slick shit. I said something slick right back. He said like he was gonna kiss me as a threat. I told his ass to fucking do it. And next thing I know, we're having a 3 to 5 minute makeout session in the parking garage. A lot of us wanted to go to that Saturday night rave, but we said fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna get to that part, but I'm just gonna say that rave was not worth it at all. So after the makeout session, I'm helping him pack his bags to get ready to like leave in the morning. So figured it wasn't. Yeah. So I'm technically waiting for my opportunity to get at him again because the edibles kicked in. I'm relaxed now. I'm not high, just relaxed. So I knew what I was doing. And I'm waiting for the opportunity to just sneak up on him and get him back. So my original plan was to pin him against the wall in the elevator and just start nibbling at his neck. But people kept walking in the elevator. I'm like, damn, I don't need witnesses right now. Not yet. So in the parking garage, we pack up the trunk of his car and get like everything where it needs to be. He put his jacket in the driver's seat and I'm behind him. As soon as he closes the door, I turn him around and pin him against this car and just start nibbling at his neck and shoulders. And Wolfie is at this point turning into silly putty in my hand. So I took it a step further and just wrapped my hand around his neck. And then that's when he almost just gave up, weak at the knees. I'm like, I can't have him falling out in the parking lot, so let's continue this in this hotel room. When I go for round two for makeout session, I'm scheduling the next 15. Wait, what does that mean? So we head back to the hotel room, and I was thinking about doing it again in the elevator, but someone else walked in. I liked kissing you. Yeah. So we're in. I'm pretty sure we were there first. No, we were not there first. Kronos was already in there. So me and Wolfie just kind of like laid in bed and cuddled and kissed and just like cuddled more while Kronos was in the room. Wiley and Reese decided to come back because they realized the rave was not worth it. And we were like, we told you. So Wolfie and I are cuddling some more for like a couple hours. Reese is knocked out. Wiley and Kronos aren't paying attention. So we figured now's the chance to get this over with. And if you know, you know. Actually, no, before that, we were kissing and making out again. And Wolfie started biting me. I told him to bite harder, and he got weak at that. Tried pulling his hair a little bit, he got weak at that. I'm like, I'm hitting all of the weak spots right now. So he decided he wanted to recreate a titty bite meme that when Uh, OBS, why did you just straight up crash on me like that? That was weird. So he's latched onto my left chest. I'm like, you know what? This is happening. He's biting my nipples. Shit's still sore too. Worth it. So after Wiley gets the picture of him latching onto my chest, we decide to kick it up a step further. My pants are down, but then as soon as they were down, still, Wolfie, my shoulder also hurts. You left a pretty nice hickey on there. Then again, I did tell you to bite harder, so technically that's my fault. Whoopsies. I blame myself for that one. All hail the Bergen City. Yeah, I don't have the shirtless redeem enabled, but there you go. Because I need to sit with Lex and fix the hotkeys again to enable everything. So we hit the next step. My pants are already down, but then we hear the key thing and the door open. My pants went up so quickly. So quickly. I'm used to people walking in on me. I am a god at this. Hydrate? Okay, let me hydrate. Do I have more tea? I have tea. How you doing, Wiz? How fast did your pants went off? Well, Wolfie pulled my pants down. But then we heard Juichi walk in and my pants went right back up. Wolfie turned around and my pants were immediately on. Like, even he was confused as to how fast my pants were put back on. So Juichi steps out to grab Sun some water because he was shooting at the Fat Fur meetup. And then he comes back. Wolfie says out loud, I was fucking cock blocked. So we're back to cuddling. And then after a few minutes, Wolfie just asked Juichi if he minded if we got to business right there in the room in front of everyone. Like, I've never performed in front of an audience before, but I don't mind a little bit. One of my friends texted me. I was so okay, I was so close. Jay the exhibitionist. You know what? Probably. If me and Wolfie were making out in front of like three people, I'm probably an exhibitionist. I already know I am. You know, I did not know that. Anyways, back to the more important stuff. So Juichi says, not now, because they got to get up early and make sure everything's packed and they get home. Not get home, but check out. Because they're still staying for Sunday. I'm not going to go into details of the first two hookups. Wolfie was the third one. So it's already midnight, and I'm like, you know what? Fair. I'm just going to leave because they have to get their rest. So I was thinking about leaving, but I texted Blast to see what he was up to because it still felt like the night was still young to me. So he said he was going to the rave with Mooney and Zen. I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll go. Even though I didn't want to go at first, I only saw them once and I want to hang out with them again. So Mooney's in suit. We're all heading over to the rave. Apparently there was a bag policy, so I had to leave my big backpack, and we had to leave Mooney's suitor's bag, unfortunately, in like the little bag area in the front. So we get in. Zen disappears after a few minutes, so I'm just with Blast and Mooney. We sit down because Mooney gets a little hot, and we realize that the rave is not worth it. It's more or less a concert, and that's pretty fucking boring. So it's around 2 a.m., and we decide to just leave and find food. The food truck's fucking closed. And I was planning on getting them something to eat just to like treat them. So Blast gets tired eventually and just heads home and trusts me with making sure Mooney gets back to his place safe because he's still in soup. So for that last hour, I was basically his handler. Get him to his room, get him some water, and I don't leave until I make sure he's out of suit and he's okay. So he's all fine. I leave, I head home. It's 3 a.m. I just pass out. Sunday, the final day of the con, there was something I wanted to do, so I just Ubered there to get there early and try and meet up with Wolfie at the Starbucks. As soon as I get dropped off, this man is all the way out of the Hyatt and in the double trim. Like, how the fuck you move that fast with coffee? So I meet up with him in the Sky Bridge, close towards the DoubleTree, and me and him just head to the dealer's den afterwards in Artist Alley and just go back and forth between the two. Mm, this stew was good. So we're spending a lot of our leftover money that Sunday on the discounted stuff. What part of I Can Power a Skyscraper off of eating a waffle did you not get? But still, no way in hell you just move from the Hyatt all the way to the DoubleTree in less than 5 minutes, unless you walked outside. That is the only unless. Because we all know the Sky Bridge is usually packed. You gotta go through the convention center to get to those hotels. Outside, it took me like 7 minutes. So you did go outside. Okay, because I was under the assumption you took the Sky Bridge back to your place. No, I was in the Sky Bridge. How the fuck? 9 a.m. That bitch was empty. Fair. Fair enough. So, oh my god. Yo, this is my number one most listened to song on Spotify. This song hasn't even been out that long this year. Let me actually Google how long this when this came out. This song released. Gee, I know it released in 2024, but like what day? Excuse me. This song was released October 14th, and it's already my most listened to song. I got myself and Drew coffee and Rance meet with you. I was very clingy. I mean, you clearly didn't run fast enough because I was like right there waiting for you to come down the stairs to the sky bridge. But me and Wolfie walk around the dealer's den a lot and dealers or artist alley, just blowing all the money we have left on the discounted stuff. Then what did we do? About your job? Yeah, he did. Sunday went by so fast. It really did. I feel like Sunday was the fastest day. So after that, me and Wolfie kind of like decided we were tired and decided to go see Brawley and Cole one last time before their shuttle. So we go do that. What I miss? You missed a lot. You missed a lot. So after that, we run into Alistair Fox. If y'all know him, y'all know him. He is a pretty big fur on Twitter. So we run into him. I get pictures with him. And he gives me little kisses on the neck. It was very sweet. So at that point, we're tired and decide to just hang out on the lobby. So Wolfie's sitting down. Wolfie's sitting down. I'm kind of laying in his lap, and Proto Husky is with us. At that point, I just said it was like 3 o'clock. I was like, you know what? I'm over this. I'm all conned out. I have no more energy. So Wolfie drops me off at my Airbnb. And the next thing I know, that's when the action happens. I was the same way. Yeah, Wolfie was also just over it. Bearshavit, welcome on in. How are you doing, Bear? How are you, cutie? First time chatter. I'm okay. What about you? I'm a little sick right now. I got the post-con crud, as they call it, apparently. So I am sipping tea and eating a hearty stew and taking medicine, popping the pills and potions. I ran into that MFF with Aster, but was dumb and didn't say it. That was you? Oh, you could have said hi. Then again, I'm shy too. This is my first FurCon, so you're okay. I was the same way. Because I noticed there was like 4 people surrounding me and I didn't know what to do, so I just held my head down and kept it moving. I know, but I was spaced out for gore. Understandable. There were like a few people I saw at the con, but didn't have the courage to say hi to. I could have given you uppies. Oh no, you do not want to lift me up. I weigh like 270 pounds. We don't need hurt Bearshavik in the con. Not now. I did run into Aster in the dealer's den. Bitch, that's easy. You know what, Bearshavik? I'm gonna need to see your credentials. So just like DM me pictures of you flexing or something. I don't know. My deadlift is 340. You know what? There's my Telegram right there. I'm gonna need to see your resume just for research purposes. I will be awaiting to see this proof. I gave Aster like 5 uppies. I would be a stick. Wolfie, you are a stick. Aster and I almost never mind. You know, I could have left the con with a lot more hookups than the 3 I had. Cause so many fucking furs hit me up on Grinder and Bark. And they were like, oh, you're so cute, oh, you're so sexy, please sleep with me. And me with no confidence in myself whatsoever I'm staring at my phone like, huh? Are you sure? Do you really like me? Am I really that attractive to you? Proof has been sent. Let me look at this. Let's take a look at this. Oh, him's big. Oh my god, that is like the easiest deadlift I've ever seen. I've never seen someone give deadlifts like that. Oh my god. I mean, you saved the best for last. Jay is sexy. Jay is just a bargain. Also, hey Okami. What did I walk into? Me retelling the tales of my very first furry convention, MFF 2024. I gave Hero three uppies. I'm just a widow guy. Me, yeah. You look like you could just easily give people uppies. Interesting. Where was I in the story? Oh yeah, Wolfie bought me a jockstrap because we had a deal where if he tried Breedwell's products, I would try 14 Werewolves. So he got me a jockstrap from 14 Werewolves, and it's like slightly too big, but I feel like it's just the perfect size. I don't know. It's literally sitting on my dresser right now. You were at the part where I got my prize. I'm glad I had you as my roommate, as you are already pretty much one of my best friends. You know, Reese, I was actually glad to have you as my roommate as well, because with like the whole situation where Rainier couldn't go and that just basically ruined my whole room arrangement, I was actually glad that you were my backup because I feel like with you, I was comfortable. We were comfortable and we had fun. Let me actually blow my nose right quick. Holy fuck. Okay, I blew my nose. Let me catch up with chat just a little bit. I feel like Conclo's shirt a lot. 14 Werewolves is a brand. Yes, random. 14 Werewolves is a brand name or a clothing brand name. So I tried on the jockstrap in front of him and Joichi and was asking for their opinions because it felt like extremely comfortable, but not like snug how most of my other jocks fit. I told you, listen, but onto the actual part where I was and keep going off in tangents. Oh my god, Jay. Uh, uh, Ray J, hi, how are you? Okay, enough tangents. Onto the actual good part. I'm pausing the music for this just so I can focus. I forgot about what you realized at the airport. What? Good, just finished my final. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm a little sick from the con, but I'll live. I am a strong man. I am a man. The rings of your jaw. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Hold on. Hold that thought, Reese. Hold that thought. So, my BF said that I couldn't go home with them in their carry-on. That is homophobic of them. Tell them to try harder. Tell them to try harder to get you in the carry-on. Anyways, so Wolfie drops me off at my Airbnb, and That's when the action happens. We're hugging, we're cuddling, we're kissing. Clothes are flying off everywhere. And I'm not even gonna get into the details because Switch is gonna bonk me. We went on for 50 fucking minutes. My legs were shaking, his legs were shaking, hickeys were left everywhere. We got a cute little picture in the mirror together. Oh, it was. Wolfie, I'm gonna need a round two with you, like immediately thinking about it now. I mean, carry on. I really wish I could go into details right now, but I can't. Just know that we lasted 50 fucking minutes doing the naughty in my bed, in our bed, Reese. And we kept it clean. We were on the edge. Not on your edge, but like on the edge by the TV. Doing the naughty in my bed. That's kind of gay. Not gonna lie. You know, Bershevik, looking at you, Wolfie would have dragged you into it and we could have made it a nice threesome. Did you hold hands? Oh, we held everything. We held everything. But after a while, uh, Wolfie had to head home, and I'm literally holding on to him saying, "Don't go," but he had to go, so he left. I decided to start packing and cleaning because my flight is that following Monday, like the tomorrow Monday. I ordered myself some Popeyes, eat a little bit, do laundry, pack my bag, and then I'm just knocked the fuck out until Reese them came over. I almost started crying when I left. I could see it. I can see it. Anyways, I'm putting the music back on. I'm surprised I actually behaved with everyone. You know, Reese, I'm actually surprised as well. Given your track record, I thought you were going to sleep with someone. So, Monday, day of the flight, me and Reese pack up the rental truck. We drop that off and Uber over to the airport. The airport line was so weirdly long for TSA, and the man's yelling at us to like keep the line moving, but the line is physically not moving. I'm like, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to push people down in front of us or something? I was so confused. So we get to the security thing where they like put your stuff in bins and you got to go through metal detectors to get pat down. I put everything in the bins. Right before I go in the metal detector, I forget I had to put my phone in the bin. So the lady gives me a nice bin for that. Put my phone in. I walk through. The fucking metal detectors go off, and I'm wondering what's happening. I realized that the jockstrap I wore that morning has metal rings that connect to a body harness. So I had to show the fucking TSA security the waistband of my jockstraps just to show I'm not carrying a concealed weapon. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, whoever is up there in the sky up above, strike me down right here and now. Like, I completely forgot that was the jockstrap I wore in the morning. And next thing I know, I'm setting off a metal detector just from a jockstrap alone. So, Reese and I get to our gates, we get some food, and this bitch, he flies standby, by the way. Reese gets put on my flight. His ass gets upgraded to Comfort Plus. If you don't know what Comfort Plus is, it's kind of like Delta's form of business in a way. Jan never did try on your harness and should have. I mean, yeah. Which one? Because I brought two of them. The body harness and the regular. But yeah, his ass gets upgraded to Comfort Plus, and I'm sitting over here in basic comfort. Both. Uh, I should get a harness. You know, Bershevik, looking at your build, you would be really hot in a harness. Let me slide you the website for Breedwell. You're going to love their products. If I can find it. Like I was too big for the scrapyard. No, no. Breedwell has some, but I get a custom. I mean, Breedwell is pretty nice with like the heftier men. You get a 2XL and it's already adjustable and stretchy. So let me just throw that in our DMs. There we go. There you go. So, flight back to Atlanta. I'm next to an old lady who is quite literally panicking during the descent into Atlanta because she hasn't flown in forever. Bless her heart. I held her hand and was asking her if she was okay. She said it's been a while since she's flown. It was pretty bad turbulence and a really rough landing. So I'm over here just trying to make sure she's all right because you got to make sure Granny's okay. After we land, my excuse me, my shuttle back to school is here, so I'm just on there for 2 extra hours, and yeah, that's pretty much my MFF 2024, my very first FurCon. Now for like merchandise, I bought I bought a furry tank top. As a sponsor, I already got a furry shirt. I bought me a black tailed knob that just attached to my belt because I was looking for one of those. I have I actually got the purple paw pendant for like you see this pendant I wear on my Sona. I got a necklace just like that and I'm wearing it right now. I got I want to say it was three Pokemon plushies and a bear plushie. A weighted bear plushie, yep. I got a small flip from the Bad Dragon store. Um I got about six different Pokemon themed buttons. I put a Master Ball on Wolfie's backpack as a little gift. So yeah, I caught the wasp with the Master Ball. Bite me. What else did I buy? I mentioned the D&D dice set. I'm gonna blow my nose again. I bought several D&D stickers, and I can't remember what else. I'll ship you your plushies later this week. Uh, Depends on when they would arrive, Wolfie. I would probably just say hold off until January because I do leave to go back home on Tuesday. And I don't know if it would arrive before then or not. There's the trumpet. Leave me alone. So I want to say this whole con together, I spent, I want to say around 900 to 1,000 bucks in total. That's including food, Ubers, novelties, the plane ride, the rental car, my badge, because I did pay Grawley for that. But yeah, it was really fun, and I really enjoyed that this was my very first FurCon, and I didn't have that bad of an experience. I did socialize pretty well. For those who know, I am socially awkward. It's bad. So I tried my best to socialize, and it was pretty, it was pretty good. That's good. Yay! I really had a lot of fun. And already people are asking if I'm going to FWA. Baby, I don't got that kind of money. Am I still the best you've had in bed? Okay, Wolfie, I'm going to say yes, just because you did not block me afterwards. If you're going to TFFF, I'm gonna be there. I I don't have TFF money. I literally blew all my savings into MFF since May because I was saving for this con since May of 2024. I might be going to TFF. Baby, you're going to FWA. Y'all are gonna have to track me down and drag me out of the house. I'm sorry, but raise your standards for Grinder. Listen, Wolfie, we don't talk about that. Lusk and I will make sure it happens. Sweetie, I'm too broke for that. I should start an OF. I'll play for the cons. Man, Wolfie, if we had got a better video of the action, I would have posted that shit on OnlyFans. But the uh, the angle I had caught was not good enough. Uh, I don't need royalties. You don't need royalties, but you technically have to fill out a form saying you're 18. That reminds me, I need to get my plans figured out for FWA. I need more Bergen. Interesting. Jay. Hi, excuse me. Hi, Zephyr. But yeah, Wolfie, you might have to hold off on shipping all that stuff out until January, unless it would potentially arrive before the 17th, because the 17th is when I literally just go home for winter. All right, I'm gonna lurk before work. Love you, cutie. You enjoy your lurk, and I hope you have a good day at work. Oh, I'm tired. How has nobody redeemed first? It's been an hour and a half, and none of y'all have redeemed first. Well, no one looks. Oh, Bearshavik's kidnapping me. Oh, during the con, I also did get two new PNG outfits done. So whoever was here during my 4-year subathon anniversary, y'all should know that there was a redeem where I had to commission a puppet PNG toggle. So there's this. Woof. Woof woof. Bark bark woof. All that dog sounds. And now to stroke my ego just a bit, I had a mission and I had to get it done. I'm staring like a slut. Let's get soft tacos. A whore even. Damn it, Orange is live now too. Interesting. But aside from the pup hood PNG, like the leather pup, there was another one I decided to commission just because it was gonna happen eventually. And that's Lore Accurate Demon Lord. I mean, so now I have the gi in my Demon Lord outfit, which I'm going to work on making these channel point redeems where when you redeem them, they just like automatically change. I need to get in touch with Lex about it though. Mash, I mean, form a line, ladies. Form a line. Is enough. Bark, 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 bark. Also, Wolfie, did you ever find that business card for that fursuit head maker or like whoever they are? Woof woof. Y'all really like the Papa, don't y'all? I will admit it's pretty nice. It's somewhere in the cards. All right. Because if not, I'm just gonna probably order one on Etsy for like 150 or something. I have a type. You clearly do. But I did want to see if I could like get into contact with them because their heads were like 100 apiece. We're not doing the song. We're not doing this song. You know what? I could do this song. Give me Bergen Pup. Interesting. Very interesting. But they did let me. Well, whoever I bought my tail from, they let me try on one of the heads they had on display. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This feels natural. I'm gonna make my own head. Violets are too. No amount of flowers can bring me back to you. Can't buy my love. There's nothing left to do. Roses are dead. You might as well be too. Roses, roses, roses. Roses, roses, roses. I started singing, didn't I? But yeah. Okay, hear me out. We're hearing you out. Dr. House. Who's Dr. House? No amount of flowers can bring me back to you. Damn. I don't know who Dr. House is. I'm sorry. Man, I'm still mad at Kyle because I'm friends with Kyle the Tiger and he told me he was not going to MFF. I ran into his ass in the Sky Bridge. And because traffic was heavy, we have to keep it moving. But then he texted me in Telegram saying he was going to have to see me later. I literally told him I'm mad at you. You lied to me. You said you weren't going to be here. Well, it was probably a last minute decision. The show house. Never heard of it. Old medical drama. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know what you're talking about now. Roses are too. No amount of flowers can bring me back to you. When I saw Kyle, my immediate thought was big. Oh yeah, he is pretty big. That man can snap me like a twig. Yes. I was still genuinely shocked when I ran past him. It's only 8:30 and I'm yawning like a fucking old lady. Kyle is big, but Starkey. Man, Starkey is huge. I met Starkey Morph, and you know that thing where you just like slowly look up at something really tall? That's what I did. And Wolfie told me he was like 6'7". Like, ain't no way he is taller than that shit. Like, I'm literally looking at him. This man could touch the ceiling just by himself, not on tippy toes or anything. I'm wondering how does he fit in the bed? I I will never know. Like, damn, could you donate some inches to the physical, not the physically challenged, the vertically challenged here? Because like I might be 5'10", I might be average, but shit, all of y'all make me feel short. Wiley was also surprised to hear I was 5'10" because he's like 5'11" or 5'9", and I had to tell him I just have a little hunch in my back from the way I like stand and sit and lean. But like when I stand up straight, like all 5'10" are there. How do you think I felt? Well, if you're probably like one of the smallest people at the con. Mm, mm. This dude's so good. Yeah, that was my con. Like your first hug you gave me, you were like, "Where's the rest of you?" I did say that. I'm so sorry, Wolfie. Literally, that Wednesday when Wolfie was taking me around the con, I gave him a hug, and I expected there to be like something. My arms went like around him twice. I'm like, "Where's the rest of you?" Like, I knew you were skinny, but damn, you're skinny. I felt so bad after saying that. Wolfie, I'm sorry. You know I love you. You know I love you. But yeah, I demand your ear You did a lot of. You know, Wolfie, what surprised me was I forgot I was wearing earrings, and when you started numbing on my ears, my sub, like me mentally, I was thinking I should take my earrings off if you wanted to continue, but I didn't want to disturb you because you were already in the mood or like deep in there. I probably should have took my earrings off for you and let you just get to work. I don't know. Maybe I should take them off next time. The pup mask scares me. I'm gonna learn. Wow, I see how it is. I was more gentle. You were until I pinned you down and said, "Bite harder, puppy." And then that's when you just started whimpering. Wolfie, I did say that, and you can't deny it. You cannot deny that I said that. Look, it gives me a FNAF the way your mouth opens. Well, I'm sorry. Not Wolfie leaving to deny the allegations or escape the allegations. Anyways, enough of that. I want to get to the second part, which is the Twitch recap. Where's my PNG? PNG, hello. Okay, there you are. Window capture. That's not what I wanted. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use that for now. Twitch recap. Do You know, this is the biggest it's gonna get. Let me shrink myself down a little bit. There we go. Move myself over. Shrink down a little more. There we go. Twitch recap time. So, 2024. According to Twitch chat, whether you streamed, watched, chatted, or lurked wouldn't be the same without you. Let's recap, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna start with the streamer recap because I'm streaming. Are the allegations gone? No, they're still here. Best times of the year. I streamed 231 hours this whole year with 75 total streams. I need to stream more, but there are times where I'm like a busy college student. I gotta do what I need to do. I do want to stream more heading into 2025, and I'm going to have to like really be on my shit, especially with me planning to go to medical school. So I might stream less, I might stream a little bit more. It depends on how much time I have. Streamed on 66 distinct days, and for a total, y'all have watched me for over 3,000 hours. That sounds pretty impressive. Now, my top categories, I need to shrink this down a little bit. Can I not shrink? I cannot shrink this down. That is homophobic. So as you can see, completely understand on total streams in college. Yeah. So my top streams, or the top categories I've streamed: Fortnite, Overwatch, Final Fantasy 14, Just Chatting, and Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I'm in the top 10% of Fortnite and Overwatch streamers. I don't know if I should be scared or not. Top stream of the year. Your top stream reached 98 viewers. That was probably during the subathon in October. Top tags of the year: English, American, and VTuber. Okay, simple stuff. Top channel emotes used for the year. The bean was used 110 times. Blankies 86, Uppy 62, Armpit 52, and Judge 20. Gotta use Judge more. Biggest fans of the year. I'm actually surprised by this. So, like, my top 9 are Zephrisius, Thunder the Coyote, Proto Husky Reese, Rainier Rhine, Wazler, Magic Neutron, Fang Knight, Tanuki Allen, and Wolfie. I'm actually surprised Wolfie and Rainier are not at the top 2 because they are around everywhere. I received 62 raids this whole year, with Cat, Rainier, and Zephyr being the top 3. I sent out 65 raids back, and it seems like the most I've raided into was Grawly, Volanos, and Garion. 28 clips this year. 28 clips. That's interesting. What all got clipped, actually? I need to think about that. 10 unique clippers. Oh, my top clip was me being good at May. 111 views. Man, I fucking ate up in that clip. And this has probably been the year where I've grown the most as a streamer, with around 381 new followers. And I cried when I saw this because I have never grown so fast until I rebranded into being a furry. I had got 89 new subscribers with 8 hype trains this whole year. Look at this number. Y'all spent 666,000.6K channel points. Quadruple sixes. Take a screenshot if you want. Like, how? I know I'm a demon, but how? Not even triple six, quadruple six. And here's like the official stat block. Now, let's look at the viewers. Let's see who I've been watching the most. I've watched 4,423 hours worth of Twitch this year alone, and visited Twitch 363 days out of the year. That means I missed out on 2 days. The top watch categories, I'm in the top 10% for all five of these. Art, just chatting, Fortnite, Final Fantasy, VR chat. Probably Overwatch is not on there. My favorite streamers of the year. Brawly is my most watched streamer. Oh, you was vibing, yeah. These are the top five people I've watched. Brawly with, yeah. Second place is Rainier with Garion being in third. Cloud Clouds Avoided Iksu was fourth, and Zang was fifth. I started watching Zang a lot starting August. I just learned. The emotes thing is pretty much the same. I gifted 44 subs this whole year and contributed to 24 hype trains. I sent 8,000 messages as a mod, and I modded for 5 different channels. I used to mod for more, but they haven't been streaming that much. But yeah, that is my Twitch recap. Calling me out. What do you mean by calling you out? Nice recap. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I won't worry about it. Doctor on the other line, soon they're coming home tonight, and I just took my very last pill. Nine one one, I need someone, my baby. Not having fun. Hopefully in 25 I'll get back to streaming. I'm so gonna stream more. Everyone needs to stream more. Also, I'm gonna put this food in the container. I'm full. Okay, BRB, gotta throw money. Wait, where are you going? Wolfie's leaving me. This year sucks for me. Could have done more things happen. Understandable. You're not forced or obligated to stream. You stream when you want. And with me right now, oh, excuse me. With these past couple weeks where I have been away traveling back home and at MFF, I needed the motivation to stream today. Really, streaming is not mandatory. It's you do it however you want. You're not obligated to whether you're busy or sick or you just don't have the motivation. Speaking of all those, I gotta pee right quick. Be right back. Cinnamon roll baking time. That sounds good. I just got back from peeing. And it's a little cold in my room. So I'm going to. Where's my hoodie? Which hoodie do I want? I want this hoodie. Reese saying hey and kidnapping me. Can I have some mac and cheese? I didn't make mac and cheese. I made a beef pot roast. Hydrate? Okay, I'll hydrate with some water. I completely misheard. Oh no, I was saying I was cold and was looking for my hoodie. Pot roast, fuck yeah. Yeah, I figured that since I'm sick, a pot roast would be a nice hearty, nutrient filled meal to kind of like help me recover. I did, well, you know what's crazy? I didn't really get post con depression, but I got post con crud. I could be like a blanket, please. Waited to? Oh, perfect. I'm going to sleep. I think what I do regret is that I didn't get to meet up with everyone I wanted to see and do what I wanted to do. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Time is limited at the convention. I can't do everything. I got the opposite 320. Oh, oh, Bershvik. That always happens. Yes, Bershvik. You should know I like my men at least 200 pounds. You are, you are perfect. Just slide your resume over. You never meet everyone. I know, and with me being shy, it was hard for me to just like approach people I didn't know. Like I saw Larks, I saw my friend York the Orca, I saw Kyoju, I saw Tibiger. Like these are all furries I interact with on a somewhat normal basis. They know me, I know them pretty well. It's just I was afraid to go up and say hi. I did get to meet Vince. Vince is a sweetheart. And there are some other furs I wanted to really meet. Like a mutual named Anaris or fuck what's his name? I'm thinking of so many people that my mind just went blank at once. Oh, Kima. Fuck who else? There were a lot of people that wanted to meet me, and I saw people that each other saw. I ran into Aster at the dealers, and I wasn't even actively looking for him. And, you know, Aster is handsome. Wait, let me actually open up my bark to see how many fucking furs hit me up. Do 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 do. Hiro Tagachi had liked me. Let me accept that. There was a pup named Tonic there. There was someone named Halo that wanted to meet me. Oh, and Pau Pup and Yuki wanted to see me, and I never got to see them. But yeah, there were a lot of people. It's like zombie love. I'm living 6 feet down. Baby, I'm alive like now. Put me in love. Pull me out the mud. You know me, love. It's like zombie love. 6 feet down. Live right now. You know what's crazy is Wolfie's friend group just adopted the fuck out of me. They're like, you're here, you're cool, you're ours now. That way we almost I wouldn't mind hitting that or letting that hit me. I don't know, is Aster a top? No, he's not a top. I've seen his Twitter. I'm thinking about it now that we mentioned it. Verse, yeah, I kind of figured because I've seen his Twitter. I live like 40 minutes away from Hero. Orange friend group adopted you and I too. Apparently, I'm just over here being adopted by everyone. Like I'm just a baron. I don't feel like listening to this. You know what? I like the song. But yeah, that was my MFF. And I do want to go next year, but it's going to take a lot of planning and a lot of saving because if I do get accepted into vet school, I'm gonna have to worry about tuition for that and possibly see if I could get like work study or a part-time job to kind of help get funds up. And the thing is, we truly don't know how that will play out until August, September, which is like already cutting it way too close to the con. Because for this one, I knew I was going and I knew I was going to get some form of work study for my master's. So I've been saving up since May with my actual job back home. And yes, some friends want me to go to FWA, but that is like right after graduation. And the lease on this house I'm renting out doesn't end until June. So technically, I could go. It would just have to be like a lot of moving, and I would probably have to catch a plane to Atlanta. I don't know. I'm gonna have to discuss that with my mother when I'm home. But I'll figure it out. Like I truly just wish I could have a sugar daddy that just helps me with all my financial problems, keep me informed. I will try my best. No guarantees. Oh, no guarantees. That was kind of the reason why I couldn't go to FWA last year was because it was during graduation. That and I didn't really make a lot. Like all my savings went towards this fucking $1,600 PC. I do know I have two new VRC models that I just recently got. I'm gonna have to upload them to my account. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna have to do that in January when I come back because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. Unless I sit down with Renji and just do it tomorrow and get it out of the way. Because I have the GRE at 2:30 and I have to turn in my timesheets by 12. Saturday I have Among Us with Grawley and possible D&D. Sunday I have to study for my reproduction final and my behavior or animal behavior final. Uh, fuck. I'm really squeezing a lot into this month because starting on the 14th, which is this Saturday, I also need to do Christmas shopping. Oh, the birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy. Down, down. That was a nice song. Not Wolfie revealing our secrets. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say this stream. Uh, uh, I was hoping to watch everyone's recaps. Wouldn't make me do mine and has. Go for it, Reese. Do it. Every day like it's Tuesday. I'm gonna read out after the song ends. Day like it's Doomsday. Day. Who you rated to? It's most likely gonna be Zay since it's his birthday. That and also my stomach's hurting. I just want to like lay down. Yeah, he's playing Terraria right now. Day like it's doomsday. Internet is telling me that it's depression. Yeah, it's my obsession. Never learned my lesson. Like it's doomsday. Like it's doomsday. Yes, Reese. All right, that song's over with. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me in this recap. We talked about the good, the bad, the ugly, the sexual, the sexy. We talked about all the good shit. Shit. What was the name of the oil you let me use? Oil? I don't remember having oil. Huh? But there's my Discord. The sent. Oh! Oh! Um, I'm gonna DM them to you on Telegram. I remember the names. It's two different ones. I can't remember which one you liked. I forget what those darn things are called. They're called body oils, but I'm gonna DM you the specific scents that you had, so you don't have to worry about like trying to remember. But we're gonna raid into a good friend Zay Panda. He creates my PNGs. He does a lot of my art because he's my go-to artist. He's doing a birthday stream of Terraria right now, so wish him a happy birthday. Give him all the love, and just yell happy birthday and throw money at him if you want. I don't care. Next stream is probably going to be Saturday morning if I decide to stream Among Us with Grawly, because I am supposed to be doing that. If not, next stream will probably be on Monday night when I finish my heavier finals. Just kind of like a last stream of the 2024 year before I head back home. If I don't end up doing that, next stream is going to be like first week of January. Other than that, love you all. Miss all of you. I give all of you the biggest bear hugs ever. Y'all have been the best community I've ever had in my 4 years of streaming and my 10 years of content creation. And y'all just make me the happiest bear ever. Y'all give me a reason to actually hop in front of this PC and hit the live button and just ramble on about nonsense. But let me read out before I start getting teary-eyed, and I will see you all later. Y'all have a good one.